Arsenal now, their chances of like, because Arsenal are getting what some consider the lesser, the worst end of this deal,
right,
and everything. So my point now becomes, Mkhitaryan as a player himself, like, a Man U losing and obviously focusing on Arsenal. What does that do to their chances of like actually building a team around? So,
man, for me, to be honest, I feel both teams have gotten great deals. I feel like United have gotten a great deal, and I feel like Arsenal have gotten a great deal as well. In Mkhitaryan, he still has the same qualities that made him Bundesliga Player of the Season in 2014, I think. So he's still the same player. But one thing is, I feel he needs a manager that really understands him and really is ready to nurture him, and like sort of, he's one of those players that they need to be, coddled, if I have to use that word, right? And Mourinho is just not that guy. Mourinho is just not that mold for him. Mourinho has tried different ways of managing him. At the beginning, I remember a lot of fans complaining about why we don't see Mkhitaryan, why he's not playing every game. But I know what Mourinho was trying to do at that point in time was to ease him in and to ensure that initial pressure of getting a mega signing, because he's not that guy. He's not the guy for the big stages.
But wouldn't you say that sort of like shattered his life? Shattered his confidence? Shattered.
Man, it's about finding the right balance, right? It's about finding that, okay, let's not push him too much, but let's still bring him in enough to try to get the most out of him.
But who signed Mkhitaryan?
Mourinho.
Isn't there a lot of scouting done before you actually sign a
Yeah, but you don't know personality. You can scout what the player is like, what the player is like with the ball, without the ball, his training methods, but you don't know personality, and that's why a lot of signings don't work out. It's not because, we've all seen signings go from somewhere, flop, and then go somewhere else. They go Folland, for example. We've all seen signings that they won't work, so you don't know personality, and it might not necessarily fit with a particular team.
So you think it was the personality thing?
I think it's the
Imagine
personality
Paulinho,
thing.
for example.
Exactly. Look at Paulinho. So he has scored more goals than Ronaldo, Bale, and Benzema combined.
This guy just had to go there.
Yeah, I did have to go
He
there.
really just had to take it to.
But he has scored more goals than all of them combined. And he's Paulinho that went to China and flopped. Flopped in Premier League, went to China. So yes, it definitely does. And that's why, sometimes people say, oh, what was wrong with Mourinho? Why did he sell this player? Some players just don't fit in certain clubs. Right? And I don't hold it against certain people. I'll give you an example.
Especially a team like United.
when I hear Mourinho sold Salah was 19 years old. He was probably 12. It was probably some child slavery or something like that. He was
about 23 years old.
He was. How old is Salah now?
26 now.
I think it's like 25,
25, 20.
Yeah, so Salah came when he was what?
2014 January, so 4 years. 21.
He was 21. He might not have been fit to play in Premier League. He might not, and that experience in Roma, because in Roma he played a lot of games.
Yeah,
Played a lot of games.
Found
across
himself.
a lot of competitions, and that's where people knew, okay, Salah, this is who Salah is, that kind of thing. So yeah, look at Di Maria, for example. Di Maria is a quality player. We're not going to say, oh,
man, that's
he's
what
not
I
a good
wish
player.
United
He's a
had when
quality
Mourinho
player.
came in.
Are we going to see another Di Maria with Sanchez?
Absolutely not.
Come on. Di Maria had never played in Premier League. I don't think Di Maria knew what it was like to play in the Premier League. I don't think he was accustomed to the style of play. Sanchez.
I think the culture shock was a lot for Di Maria.
He was.
Absolutely.
Even in Manchester.
They're robbing this guy's house. He was getting burglary every
I know
2
Manchester
weeks
is
or 4
cold,
weeks.
it's rainy. Yeah. It's not London. It's not that, how South Americans that they like that party boy. They like London. But nah, Sanchez is not about that. Sanchez doesn't like going out, just likes his dogs. So Mourinho should buy Sanchez 1 year of.
You guys heard that story that Chelsea actually placed a bid with dog food for 4 years. I found that hilarious.
So does he work out for Arsenal, going the opposite direction?
Absolutely. Like I said, because I already said, I just feel like both teams have won in this case. You have a player in Sanchez. For me, I've always wondered why managers don't just sell a player as soon as he says he wants to go. Because really, if the heart's not in it, man, why do you want a player to play in a club he doesn't want to play at? I just don't see myself being in that situation. So for me, getting even a player as great as Sanchez out of the club that he's clearly stated he doesn't want to be in, and getting the opportunity to replace with someone of Mkhitaryan's quality in a straight up when you could have lost him for nothing, I think Arsenal has to look at that as a great piece of business, in my opinion.
Oh no, Arsenal definitely won. If you look at it from a business perspective, Arsenal won.
They didn't have to shell out tons of cash.
They didn't pay $1, and they traded a player who had 6 months left on his contract. Forget the names. If you traded a player who had 6 months left on his contract, and you got who was 29, and you got a player who was Mkhitaryan 28, you got a 28 year old.
They are both 29 years old.
Mkhitaryan's 28.
He's 29.
He's 29 this year.
He's 28.
He's already 29. He's already 29.
Today's his birthday.
Today's but yeah.
Oh, today is
Oh,
his
okay,
birthday.
so happy birthday, Mkhitaryan. Have fun.
And look at his
Arsenal.
inputs. I mean, 4 goals
Man,
last
you know what?
season.
I was actually reading his story,
Compared to-
man. Really inspiring story. Coming all the way from Armenia, you know, his dad used to play football, second division, and then like he really got into that. I wanted to just be like his dad, who passed away when he was like 6 or 7, and he really started fending for his family from a young age. So as a person, I really liked him. I always enjoy those stories of those come ups. You know, for him, he had to go to Shakhtar, go to Dortmund, now make that mega move into United. And like he was even saying, you know, he goes to a lot of clubs and he feels like when you're coming out, you know, you're just playing football. But he says that United, it feels like a stage, you know. And I haven't played at United before, but I can almost reckon with his, you know, sentiments, because the platform is a lot more different. It's a lot more tasking. You know, it's almost like you're in this, the Colosseum, and you're just getting all these like fans just going at it, give us what we want, you know. And for me, he just doesn't fit that mold. I'm hoping Arsenal Fan TV and the whole of the
I'm not even
Arsenal
talking about
who cut him the slack he needs to actually settle in at the club.
we're not even talking about how he could be teaming up with a
Very
friend.
familiar.
There's Pierre coming in, and you know the whole German connection of like
Yeah.
Mesut in there.
I mean,
There's
but
a lot to look forward to.
Look at that. Look at that. Like
That
30
was dirty.
31 goals last season. That's disrespectful. I mean, it's safe to say if Arsenal actually signed this guy,
Where will he play?
that's a good question. I mean,
Man,
Oh,
I feel
like
like
I
Wenger
said,
can actually just go back to his 4-4-2. I feel like Wenger can actually go back to being who Wenger really is and not trying to, because all that really happened is Conte just did something that worked.
No, that
What if they
3-5-2.
just do
That 3-5-2
How about
was
the
on.
3-5-2 at the back?
That 3-5-2. To
Like
be honest,
what?
I said it, that they can play 3-5-3 and 3-5-2, and they can play the 2 strikers together. But I think the whole 3 at the back is
is
all
just-
just Conte.
It's too
Wenger.
flamboyant, man. You're
That's
just-
all it is. It's just Wenger just trying to copy.
Yeah.
And that's
Because
just not
it
who Wenger
doesn't fit him.
is.
It's not about what they are. He's trying to appease Arsenal fans and saying he's keeping up with the times and play 3 defenders. But
Like for me personally, I see Pep playing 2 defenders next season. But that's a whole different story. And no one's going to have problems with it until they start losing games, crashing out to Burnley and all that. Because that's Pep. Once you give him 1 yard, once you give him 1 inch, you take 10 meters. You take 50 meters. I mean, who watched Bayern in like his second or third season?
yeah, they used
They
to
only had
play one defender.
They only had 1 defender, and I swear it was like Alaba or Kimmich. Then everybody else just run loose, you know. But going back to Aubameyang, I honestly don't even understand the pecking order and how clubs do their scouting to really like take in how he has fallen to Arsenal. Because at the beginning of the window, when you're looking at him being a possibility for City, being a possibility for United,
For
being
Chelsea,
a possibility
too.
for Chelsea, a lot of rumors with Chelsea actually. But how he just ended up now and is looking like Arsenal, I'd say 90%, is huge. And that would be a huge win again for Arsenal, really like shoring up a goal scorer. You're talking about another proven scorer. I'd say Lacazette is a proven goal scorer too. But adding another one to that, I see them losing Giroud if all this pans out. But then even then, I feel like this is somebody that fits the system a lot better. I see Arsenal going back to that initial mode of fast-paced, you know, tip-tap. You know, you're getting to like from one end of the pitch to another in like 10 seconds.
Mkhitaryan and Ozil, just like a silver De Bruyne tandem in that
I see it.
That is nasty. Yo.
That's right there in terms of creativity, in terms of just pure creativity. That's one of the best, you know, central midfields in the Premier League.
yeah, fair enough.
You know, in terms of man, we still say Wilshere, even though he hasn't played a lot, we still look at him as the most talented English midfielder, right? At least in the games.
Speaking on your point, I mean, there was a lot of rumors where, well, facts, like he would say, not even rumors at this point, but like he had a lot of Aubameyang fallout with the hierarchy in Dortmund. He's skipping training a lot, you know, and everything. I think there was even a time where he was actually, he actually made a video of himself. I think AC Milan were actively looking to sign Aubameyang, or a rumored sign Aubameyang, and then there was this Instagram video. You know, celebrities now, Instagram has taken over the whole, footballing scene and everything. But yeah, just a quick video on how he actually. This was an Instagram live video,
What's he saying?
and basically this was loosely translated to mean, ideally they were saying, "Are you coming to Milan?" And he was saying he wants to wear the number 7 shirt, and he was also saying he's waiting. He doesn't know what's going on. That Milan are not serious. You know, that if they come, that he will actually consider going, right? So there's a whole lot of like bad boy, and I know
Right.
Wenger doesn't like this kind of like
Makeup.
Yeah, coming to his team and to come with that quote unquote poisonous attitude. So what do you guys make?
Man,
of
I
that
feel
whole-
like Aubameyang. I feel like a lot of antics he's displayed recently are just synonymous with a player that doesn't want to be somewhere anymore. You know, I feel like his move to Milan or fell through last minute. You know, for me mentally, just like Sanchez is checked out of the club like a while back. You know, and him displaying all that is almost like, man, I don't care, get me out of here. It's almost like a cry for help, plea for assistance, whatever you want to call it.
So you were relating necessarily to what Payet did to West Ham?
Again, wanting to get out, right? I feel like it's the last.
Payet was different. The Payet went on strike. He hasn't gone on strike. He was suspended by his club.
But he actually
But he,
trained
he
in
just
Tottenham.
does things that would have to make them suspend him.
Yes, but he's still available to play. Payet flew to France and said he's not playing again. He doesn't care whether you fine, whether you don't pay him. He doesn't want to play.
But that's, again, going back to the point I made initially, I just don't understand why managers, because I believe as a manager, you're not just managing football and like tactics on the pitch, you're managing individuals. You know, it's just like being in a workplace. Like, managers in workplaces wouldn't just see someone that doesn't want to work at the office and make it very, very visible that they don't want to be there and still be like, no, you have to work here. I just don't see how it benefits either side.
So now it's that time of the show where we hear from fans all over the place. Now we have a set of twins right now in England. They are Arsenal fans. So we're going to hear from them what they think of the whole Aubameyang situation. What's up, guys? Not too bad, not too bad. That's Toby. That is Toba. Arsenal fans based in the UK. So yeah, guys, just want to hear real quick what you guys make of the whole situation with Aubameyang coming the other way. Actually, Mkhitaryan going the other way, and then Aubameyang making a move, if potentially linked with you guys. What do you guys think of the whole scenario right now at Arsenal?
Aubameyang, if we just signed Aubameyang like at a random time, it would have been gas. But we already have a striker, we already have a central striker, so it's kind of like, okay, what's the plan? Where is he going to play? Are you going to turn one of the best strikers in the world to a winger? Or is Lacazette going to be a winger? It's a bit confusing. What do you think now?
Yeah, like same. It's a bit confusing. I mean, okay, first if we pick out the current situation, I think it's probably the best deal for both parties. If not, we have no Sanchez on free in summer. If we can get Mkhitaryan, great, that's fine. But I guess heading on to the Aubameyang gist is a bit weird because exactly where's he going to play? Are we going to start playing like a 4-4-2? Also, where's also going to play?
So are you saying you're not? Are you saying you're not excited? Are you saying you're not excited about
I'm
Aubameyang?
not. Honestly, I'm not excited because it feels like we're still into. You're trying to like the problem is clear, but you're trying to look for a solution which doesn't fit.
What do you guys feel, guys? What do you guys feel about Arsenal going back to your usual 4-4-2 and like trying to go back to the good old days?
Let's think about it now. 4-4-2. Who is going to play on the wide positions, right? In the last couple of months,
It will be Welbeck. You guys have a lot of utility players.
Say Welbeck.
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 Danny Welbeck. It will be and Nathan Niles. Or what's his name? Nathan Niles.
This is a serious call, please. You're saying Welbeck.
I'm not. Honestly, we sold Walcott, sold Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. These are guys who could have played.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Honestly,
Walcott
if
is
Welbeck
gone.
left tomorrow, I will not be sad. It's just it's not that great. So going back to 4-4, we don't have the players to play it. Quite frankly, we don't have the players to play any system other than just pack the midfield.
Yeah, like literally just congest the midfield with all kinds of players. I mean, like.
But then again, you guys even sold Coquelin too, so I don't get what really happened with that. But I guess Wenger's still.
It's a bit confusing. I mean, I can get a sense of what Arsenal or what Wenger is trying to do. Maybe just trying to clear out the dead weight, but.
Don't you mean what you guys are trying to do?
It hasn't been cleared out. Welbeck is one of them. But apart from that, I feel like there are also problems that we have that he's not directly addressing. Aubameyang is great, fine. Yeah. If he gets off the mark and he starts scoring goals, that's great. But there are still personal problems like our defense.
Actually, can I even raise another point? Even with Aubameyang, for example, I mean, Lacazette lately, if you watch Arsenal games, Lacazette looks like an average player because ultimately it seems like Arsenal don't fit that kind of play. In the Aubameyang hype, I said, you know what, let me even just try and watch some YouTube videos again, just try and feel the hype now. You know how we do it. But there's one thing that was there like every time, every single goal is the same thing every time. Quick break, suddenly it's like three.
Aubameyang, right? Aubameyang.
Behind the line. Exactly.
Yeah, I
And
noticed
shit
that.
doesn't happen at Arsenal. It doesn't happen. We are always just camped outside the box, trying to make something happen. Aubameyang, honestly, I will not be surprised if he comes to Arsenal and suddenly he's struggling for 15 goals this season. I will not be surprised.
So my question though is, who do you guys actually want to be linked with? Who do you think is like, who do you think is the answer to all these problems you're mentioning right now?
Personally, I was quite excited about the Malcolm thing because the thing that has been, as offensively speaking, what has been glaring to me is no trickery, no guys that can actually beat guys on the flanks, guys that can widen the play. So I was actually excited about Malcolm, but if you wanted to go big, maybe why not Royce or one of these cats?
Royce?
I don't think Royce has played football like almost like. I don't know.
I don't think I can find the legs. I don't know, like Royce is.
I mean, you guys already went through Wilshere, now you're going to Cazorla. You want to add Royce to that
Royce
list?
is probably more ambitious than Arsenal looking for a league title in the next 3 years.
Fair enough. I mean, I can't argue with that at this point. That's what we are. When a perpetual cycle of failure. But like, I mean, like, one thing that's good. I agree with your point in terms of this, but I'm also one thing that also stood out to me this season is our defense is trash.
Absolutely.
It is so bad.
Honestly, I don't understand the sale of Gabriel because he seems like he was a good player. It seems like he knew what he was doing. But now I see Pierre getting more time.
That's Arsenal Liverpool game. Sorry, not Arsenal Liverpool, Arsenal Chelsea. That's literally the worst defending I've seen in Premier League in almost 5 years. From Arsenal, from Holding and Chambers running into each other and giving Morata one-on-one. That was oh my goodness.
I mean, there's so many examples. Arsenal Chelsea, Arsenal United,
Arsenal Liverpool.
But the issue is, again, this is one of all these things. Honestly, it's very, very difficult for me to say, oh, guys, let's replace this player. Like, obviously, there are places where we lack. But Arsenal's defensive issues, is it really a personal thing?
I don't think so. I think it's more of a system thing.
Exactly. I feel like it's a bit of both. And I'm not sure on which side
I mean, what happened to that tank you guys bought?
I feel like it's a bit of both.
You guys bought a tank. What happened to him?
Tank.
Sorry?
You guys bought a tank. What happened to him?
Tank. Kolasinac. I think he's talking about Kolasinac.
Yeah, your tank. Yeah, that guy.
So what happened was when we were playing 5 at the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were playing wing back, but the second we shift to back 4, we now started playing Maitland-Niles, and it seems like since that happened, it's kind of like he just really liked now in that position. Because other than that, I mean, it has not been clear at all what happened. Maybe something went on behind the scenes.
I mean, the only thing I noticed with him at times was sometimes it was like he was defensively lacking, like he wasn't defensively aware. And the truth is, I don't really get that from like Maitland. Now, like, oh, Maitland now is like, oh, he's
solid defensive guy.
That's not but like, yeah, it's a bit tricky with Kolasinac. I don't know exactly what's happening with the
Well, that's fair. I think we have like 2 more questions before we let you guys go. Very quick answer. Where do you guys see Arsenal finishing next season, if you had to say?
Next season?
Yeah, next season. With all these signings and everything, if they fix the whole situation.
With Wenger.
Yeah.
With Wenger, 6th.
6th, okay. And the last question was going to be asked by Jude, I think.
Last question. Wenger was finally last.
Man, I'm so over Wenger, like long time. It's not today.
It's not today, man.
It's not today. Should have done a while now. There's no. I mean, why I said 6th was because I cannot see how, by having superior personnel to the other teams, the other five teams, I cannot see Wenger coaching this team to be better than any of them. The only way I see us finishing above any of the other 5 is to just have better players. and that's
Would Ancelotti being an alternative manager coming in, is that a good choice for you guys, or to manage the current crop and the future talents you guys will be getting? Is it the best man to take you guys forward?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. Are you saying who would you like to come in?
Would Ancelotti be a good fit for you guys?
Ancelotti again. I'm not quite sure he'll be the person to take us to a new level to do better than the current performance. But I mean, maybe we'll do better, but better than Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, all these guys. I'm not sure. But I get the vibe that Wenger has been here for so long, right? If you came in with a regular young manager, there's just going to be so much going on that it could go really badly. So maybe Ancelotti for like stability, that type of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, guys, that's fair. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we hear from you guys soon. Still, just one more thing. So yeah, last still on the transfer window. I don't know what you guys think of, because Aubameyang was supposed to go be headed in the Chelsea direction.
Right.
So I wanted to ask, generally, what is your take on Chelsea's spending this window? Are they making the right moves? I mean, linked to Peter Crouch and the Carroll. What's going on at the bridge?
I feel Conte, to answer this question quickly, I feel Conte just wants, I don't know why, he just wants a big man. He wanted Llorente, he wants Andy Carroll. Now, at this moment,
the biggest man of them all.
I woke up and I saw he wants Slimani. So I don't know why he wants a big man.
But he's linked to the biggest man of them all.
Conte signed Llorente in Juve.
He did.
Who else did Conte sign in Juve? Conte had another big man in Juve.
He had
Matri, I think.
Matri wasn't that big. Vucinic.
Vucinic wasn't
he had
that big.
Vucevic.
He had Vucinic, he had Quagliarella, he had Matri. But I don't know why he likes big men. He actually has proven he likes his big men. He wanted Lukaku, no?
Yeah.
The way I
He
see
likes
it,
his
when
big
someone
men,
like
I don't
Conte
know why.
plays with 2 full backs and 2 wing backs, if I'm to call it what it really is,
It's just crossing.
it's just a lot of crosses coming in, and he just wants people to put those in.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to begrudge him, because I feel like every manager should have their own vision and how they want to implement it. At this point, though, hearing Peter Crouch, this morning I heard Ashley Barnes, I'm like, come on. At this point, it's just like, I feel like Conte just knows he has a rat, and he's just like throwing names out there, and whichever one he sees in the media, he just uses to identify the rat. Because at this point, it's getting crazy. Like, we started at Caro, went to Slimani, went to
36-year-old Crouch.
the 36-year-old Crouch, now Ashley Barnes. At some point, it's going to end somewhere. Personally, I don't mind Caro, because I see him being, one of the best headers of the ball. In terms of, I'm sure there will be percentages to support that, Caro, headers, conversions, things of that nature, headers won,
But that is very pathetic.
Yikes. So yeah, I guess going back to your point, to the way Chelsea have really done their business, man, I just don't agree with it. I won't say it's woeful, because again, Conte has his own ideas. For me, he just wants to flood his middle. He just wants to
But speaking of Carroll, though,
hold down the fort. Right?
That's very true. But
That's the only way you explain signing Bakayoko, Drinkwater.
and I heard, Chelsea always linked to Vidal. So many midfielders now. They said he didn't get it right. He wants to sign that Seri guy, from Nice now and everything.
Oh, man.
But
He
Carroll
wants
now is
8
actually.
midfielders. Then he'll wind up his hazard like an energizer bunny in the morning. And then he'll just drop him on the pitch.
But I mean, in
So
the-
all the 8 midfielders and just Hazard. And then when Hazard is done at
That's
halftime, he'll bring him back and wind him up for more. He just wind him up, give some energy.
But to be
and,
fair, it's
and he
actually-
wound him up. Look at Hazard score.
To
Did
be
you
fair,
see
he's
him?
actually managing Hazard's minutes very well. Hazard hasn't finished a Premier League game in God knows how long now, and everything.
Fair
Always
enough.
coming, taking him off and everything.
Fair enough.
But I think there's
really
a,
energizer bunny. He has.
wouldn't there be a larger picture going on at Chelsea now with the whole building a new stadium?
I don't think so,
that was
because
self-funded.
because Conte's future is always in doubt. Conte will come and say there will be rumors. Oh, Chelsea wants to leave Conte, or Conte wants to leave Chelsea. Conte will now come and say, oh, my future is not in my hands. Later they will say they offered him contract and he didn't want to sign it. So
No, which is
realistically,
my
we don't
point,
know.
ideally. So, I mean, there's something larger going on behind the scenes at Chelsea. I mean, based on the whole stadium and everything, 1 minute Conte is in, 1 minute Conte is out. I mean, since Burnley, the first game of the season, he has been rumored to, be unsettled there and everything. And lastly, even Hazard's new contract, Courtois' new contract stalls and everything. So, I don't know what's, I'm being linked to all these lackluster players.
Man, just looking at the player on the screen alone tells you all you need to know about the problems going on at Chelsea. I mean, he was rumored to have completed his medical in the summer. I mean, there are reports that he was actually there. There are reports that he was on the treadmill. There are reports that he had all the health gadgets flood to him. All of a sudden, poof. And we didn't see him for the whole half season. Man was gone. And now he's back. He has signed. It's almost like everything is forgotten. So clearly, I don't want to say an agenda. I don't want to start into some conspiracy theory. But there's obviously something going on at Chelsea.
Emiliano left the club.
And even more importantly, where is he going to play? Like, where is Barkley?
Drinkwater that he had didn't play.
Fabregas, his minutes are getting cut now.
Fabregas doesn't play. Drinkwater that he had barely plays. No, Fabregas plays. Sorry, not Fabregas.
His minutes get split.
Drinkwater. Drinkwater doesn't play.
He's injured. Okay.
Drinkwater doesn't play. So now they now want Barkley to actually. They want to drink Barkley. You want Barkley water? What they want to do? I don't know what they want to do there.
But I think an English player. Chelsea lack English players. I mean, he's the first English player they've signed since Gary Cahill.
Chelsea have like 8 million. Chelsea have the most English players, if I'm correct. All these are 18
No, I
years
mean
old
in the first team. I mean, those guys are out on loan, right?
Chelsea-
But I mean, an English
Chelsea is a
player,
very suspect club.
you wouldn't fault them for signing Ross Barkley, £15 million. I mean, that
No. I don't have any problems. I mean, if he's bringing
He's
this
strong.
in
He's
production-
a strong lad.
If he's bringing this in production, to be honest, the price fits the bill. But I guess because of the
This
new age,
is worth 50 million.
15.
To be fair, the first
This
two
is worth
seasons,
15 million.
How much is this one?
that's about 15 million, right?
This is 15 million now.
But to be fair, the first two seasons he was coming off the bench, largely. He started playing from the when
No,
when
but
he
then
started.
if we look at from here upwards, like, this is not stellar by any,
He had 2 goals in 29 games. What was he doing? Soaking
Especially right now, we're looking at a more productive-based season, productive-based league, where we're constantly measuring goals and assists. Even for the best of the best, I mean, De Bruyne, the amount of work that he does and what he really brings to the team doesn't need any quantification in terms of goals and assists.
And his goals and assists don't do him justice.
Either, but
At
I mean,
all.
he still gets judged on that. Pogba, same thing at United. In terms of
No, I
creative
think this season more so people are recognizing De Bruyne's
overall impact, right?
Alright guys, so yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We don't know whether Aubameyang is going to come. We don't know when Sanchez will make his debut. But what we do know is we have a pretty
Fired up.
exciting second half of the season to come.
Yeah.
And keep it real, keep it locked into Extra Time. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. All that's going to be in the description below. Comment if you feel, the need to. And share the video. Thank you so much.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next.
See you guys.